Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Storms Live podcast. It's been a week or so since we've been on here.
And
Don't know
another one.
where. What's that?
And another one.
And another one.
I don't know where Adam is. He's not answering his phone, so let's just hope everything is okay. Hopefully, things didn't go crazy inside his clan meeting. You know how them crackers be.
Maybe he didn't wash his sheets.
Yeah. It's like, damn. But hopefully everything's okay. Usually, if he's not coming on, he lets me know ahead of time. So I don't know. Just hopefully everything's okay. And everybody smash the like button because that shit's important. Well, I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. I really don't have any topics for tonight. I just kind of made shit up. Because there's not really a whole lot of movie news going on. Adam sent me a video. Like, I'm live. Why are you sending me a video when we're live? Let me see. If it's Adam, and I know Adam as well as I think I do, he either got into a car accident or his car broke down, because that happens like 3 times a year. So, but
goodness,
I don't know. I'll watch the video after I'm not live. But yeah. So, what did I put? Rebel Moon. Oh yeah, because they had a new trailer. Deadpool 3 leaks because we're all tired of that. And then the Superman Legacy cast and more. So we're just kind of gonna bullshit, and wherever the topics go, the topics go. I was out of commission all week, like potato sack, like on the bed. Man, dude, that was the worst thing, bro.
Get any better? Get any better?
Yeah, I'm mobile now. I'm going back to work tomorrow. I still have really bad muscle spasms from here to there, like in my lower back where my spinal cord is. But I went to the emergency room last Sunday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, I went to the chiropractor. So I'm just having them bend me and break me all kinds of different ways. Today was the first day that I pretty much went all day without using my cane. I used it to go to the grocery store. I had to go to Walmart to get something. And other than that, I was fine. Wednesday and Thursday, I was the worst. I went to like my job with the cane. I could barely move. And I'm like, please don't fire me. I can't come. Here's the paperwork. And they're like, we're not going to fire you. And then Thursday night, I started sleeping on my stomach instead of my back. And bro, it started feeling much better after that. Because taking the pressure off my back. So I'm still not 100%. I'm not gonna be running around or anything, but I can at least move around. So, what about you? I heard you had back problems as well.
Yeah, it's my normal, but still, I'm a little bit better. I went to the chiropractor too, and actually, he gave me one of those TENS machines, the little electro pads or whatever. So I've been using that, and that's been helping loosen mine up a little bit. So, but mine wasn't as bad as yours, but mine's just like a good pull. That pressure on my that disc I have in my back. But
yeah,
damn man, me and Danny are older than you guys in better shape. What the fuck?
I'm fat as hell, bro.
You know these guys go? They don't know. You gotta remember the safe word. Banana. Not Coca Cabana, but banana.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, dude. Yeah, you gotta stretch in the morning, man. You gotta stretch in the morning.
Dude, I bought this stretch rope. This thing's like 10 feet long, and it has like holes and stuff in it. And I bought that, and I was stretching every morning now. But the doctor and the chiropractor pretty much said it was because of my trip to Tennessee, that long drive and everything, and just kind of But it is what it is.
Did you carry a wallet around, like an actual wallet in your back pocket?
Yeah.
That can cause problems too over time.
Get that shit out of your back pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got one of those thin ones now, and I feel the difference. You sit off.
Yeah.
It eventually messes all that.
You know what the chiropractor told me? So I went to chiropractor Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday. And then Saturday he tells me, hey, I just want you to know, if no one told you this, but one of your legs is shorter than the other. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, your left leg is like slightly shorter, so you're compensating. Yeah, he's like, so your body's putting more compensation on the left side, which isn't helping. I'm like, bro, no one has ever told me that until you said something.
You gotta put a wooden shoe, man, with a little platform.
Yeah.
Fucking mini me.
All right, man. Let me get to these super chats because we got 3 right off the bat. Justin Monty said he threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that. One good thing about Deadpool 3 is that the MCU. I'm sorry, I'm reading. It's the MCU movie for 2024.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
No, that's the first. That's the first since the first Iron Man.
But is Deadpool considered part of MCU yet, or no?
I don't think it's officially called the MCU or part of the MCU.
It's going to be with this movie.
Shut up, Chris. Chris, like, you lopsided motherfucker. Shut up. So I'm gonna be honest. I seen you guys kind of talk about. I caught a little bit of Guy Scar's stream the other day because laying in bed, I started watching a lot of people's streams. But like, are any of us like really that excited for Deadpool? I wrote it in the comments to your stream. I was like, I'll go see it, but I'm not excited for it.
I'm not gonna go rush and see it. I will see it.
No, it's like what you said in the chat, right? There's so much hype that we just don't want to get disappointed at the end, right? Like we were for Multiverse of Madness. We expected so much about cameos and this and that.
For me,
and it just fell flat.
The first Deadpool blew it slow. I really haven't truly watched the second Deadpool yet. I mean, it was.
I love the second one.
I mean, but
they're fun movies.
It's nothing that I like dying to see the special effects or it just hasn't tickled. It just didn't
tickle your pickle, Danny.
It didn't. It didn't tickle my fancy. I mean, I'll watch it probably just so I can have a conversation with y'all, but it's something I'm chomping at the bit. In hell,
I haven't fully decided if I was going to go see Aquaman 2 yet.
I'm more excited about that than anything.
I saw the trailer to that, and I'm like, this looks like someone just threw up CGI everywhere. It's like
the underwater scenes don't look that. I don't know if it's not finished all the way yet, but it don't look that clean.
When I saw today, when they advertised during the halftime of the football game, looked pretty.
Yeah, I saw the advertise. That was they showed that. They showed Willy Wonka in the color purple, and I was looking at this. I'm like, man, Aquaman doesn't look that good, man. Plus, it doesn't mean anything.
And that's why I'm not excited about it because there's no like, it could be an amazing movie, but then again, it's like it's the end. So
yeah.
But it really isn't nothing that I'm like super excited about. Like, I can't wait. I got the date circled for this movie to come out. There's
that Godzilla.
Yeah.
That looks Godzilla X, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Godzilla -1.
Yeah, no, this ain't got.
No, he's talking about Godzilla X Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The new Empire or whatever.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but -1 is good.
Yeah,
Matthew. Probably gonna see it sometime this week.
Matthew all threw in a $5 super chat. -1 is the best Godzilla movie in decades. I want to see it so bad. I haven't been able to.
It's got the feel of the old Godzilla movies, but it's better
with modern CGI and stuff.
It's good.
Yeah. The problem is it was a very limited release, and I was at a commission. I couldn't move. I probably could have saw it today because they extended the release for like another week or two,
and they expanded it to more theaters.
Yeah. But there's no way I want to be standing or sitting in one position for 2 hours. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna wait. But if nothing else, I will catch it when it comes out on VOD because I'll buy it. Like instead of waiting for Netflix, I'll just buy it on VOD because everybody that saw it is just saying great things about it, and I want to see it so bad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew, for your super chat. And then the latest super chat comes from Michael Joyce doing a $5 super chat. I'm totally excited for Deadpool 3. Love the first one. Second one I like too, but not as much. I
agree with that.
Really? I like the first one because it was simplistic. The second one, I just like the love relationship.
The story got too complicated in the second one.
Yeah. A lot of movies fall in that trap.
She's coming back though for the third one.
Yeah, well, he saved her in the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Apparently, all those end credit scenes were canon.
Goes back.
Yeah. But dude, I'm tired. Every time I go on Facebook, I just see Deadpool 3 like leaks with like X-23 and
you see what he's doing now, right?
Yeah, what's that?
Trolling. He's trolling,
and then he's putting the hashtag up to where so he's putting his own like little stupid people in there. Like I saw Ninja Turtles, I saw Yoda. I saw
Mickey Mouse in one of them.
Mickey Mouse, And
Predator.
He's doing the hashtag to try to like get the algorithm to put some stuff in it. So he came out and said that he's tired of people spoiling movies.
I don't blame him though, right? Because
ruins
that's
the
what's
surprise.
happening. He has no control of the people that he has on set, and they're just clicking pictures and probably getting cash on the side.
Yeah, he said
sucks.
people like with the telephotic lenses or whatever from like a mile away getting pictures.
Yeah,
when
paparazzi and shit,
when they're out on location and everything.
Well, that's the thing. He also said he didn't want to be stuck in a studio in a freaking dome filming. He wanted to like get locations and stuff. And apparently, he really tried to film in Canada, but there was no way because he wanted to do it in Vancouver, I think. And they said, "No, I'm doing this."
But see, I don't. Like, I understand the spoiling and stuff like that, but I mean, it's Deadpool 3. It's not like it's gonna like all the cameos. Like, yeah, we'll be spoiled, but it doesn't tell us what the plot is. You know, I mean,
but if it's your movie and you have this surprise,
yeah, no, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Like I get where he's coming from.
Andrew Garfield and Tom McGuire thing that got ruined for everybody. You know, Can you imagine if we had no idea that was going to happen at all, like no hint or whatever?
Oh yeah, but see, in the era that we live in now, we're never going to be surprised, man. Nope. Never. Well, like the Beast thing got spoiled for me before I even saw the Marvels. You know,
but months before it came out.
Yeah.
It's
just you can't be surprised with movies anymore nowadays.
We're just too fucking greedy, man. That's what it is. We all want to know everything right away.
Everybody wants to be the first.
There's no more element of surprise when it comes to a movie anymore. And that's what kind of sucks.
Yeah. And I have all kinds of people
on TV. That was it.
Yeah. Back in the day, that's all you had, man. That's all you had. In a newspaper. People are like, what the fuck is a newspaper?
You mean paper?
I remember that's how I found out they were making a Mortal Kombat 2 movie. I opened up the newspaper at school one day and they had a spreadsheet like Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I was like, holy shit, they're actually doing a movie.
You had to walk 5 miles just for a pail of water.
Oh, y'all hear the Jonathan Majors news by his trial?
I haven't been following it closely. I heard it's not looking good for him though.
Yeah, he kind of admitted they got text messages of him telling her not to go to the hospital about her injuries and all that stuff, and how he was trying to be like Martin Luther King and he needed a strong woman and all this. It's a circus. The whole thing's a circus. I've been like
Marvel's
watching on the side.
You know what I'm surprised about though? That Marvel hasn't dropped them yet.
Yeah.
Because if they like normally Marvel's the first one to drop somebody over the littlest thing.
They were cautious. They were cautious. They played. They took this whole writer strike. Writer strike and said, "Okay, let's
take a step back.
Maybe do this, and when the writers come back, let's try doing this.
Yeah,
and slowly, if anything, write them out, right? Because the way Loki ended,
they
can easily just, write them out or recast them or whatever. But
dude, they just need to write them out. They just need to write them out, man.
At this point, because it's not looking good.
The whole Kang saga was weirdly put together anyway. Like he didn't even show up until the end of Phase 4, and it was just weird, from the beginning. They should have never went with Kang. They should have went straight Doctor Doom through this whole phase. I don't even know what the hell the whole multiverse saga in general was put together way too soon. Yeah. When I was unable to move, I rewatched Infinity War and Endgame. And I was like, man, I forgot how good these movies were. When you see Iron Man and Captain America, you feel safe. You're like, man, these are our guys. There's no one in the MCU like that now, where they show up on screen and you're like, oh, everything is normal, everything is good, and just like, man, maybe Doctor Strange is the closest we got. Now he's got 3 eyes and he's going some weird dimensions and shit. Yeah, it's just
I don't know, man. It's also the writing. Oh, we'll see what happens.
You know what else they messed up on? How the hell at the end of Endgame you write out your 2 biggest players at the same time? They both, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. should have never left at the same time. It should have been okay. Who wants to leave? Okay, well you can leave first. Chris, stay a couple more movies. Yeah,
they left Thor for a couple movies and then that was it.
Because let's be real. Chris Hemsworth can't do nothing else. All of his movies flop. Dude can't. He's a one-trick pony. All he can do is
great
on Netflix, bro. That's like
done
Zack
well if it was-
Snyder. Zack
would've done
Snyder's
well.
great. Then why is his movies on Netflix?
If Extraction would have came out in theaters, it would have done well.
I think it would have done good.
I beg to differ. It would have done okay. It would not have been a massive success or anything. Because all of his other movies that appear in the box office have all been underwhelming in the box office.
I wish Netflix would report like their viewing just so we can compare how to what theaters do, but they don't report their viewings and everything.
They need to do what Prime Video does. Prime Video releases it in theaters and then like a few weeks later put it on streaming. You know, so they really need to do that.
Did they do that Chris Pratt?
It's
Chris
very
Pratt movie
selective.
was that in theaters or was that one?
No, the only one that was in theaters was the Martin Scorsese's Irishman because he wrote it in his contract where it had to be in theaters.
Yeah.
So and that's because they wanted it to get nominated for Oscars.
Yeah.
Is Rebel Moon coming to theaters?
No, that's straight to Netflix, I believe. That's next week, right? Or this week, right?
Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah, this week.
Anybody excited for Rebel Moon?
Actually, you know what? I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. Excited? No, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm interested in it. Yeah.
The problem is when I see the trailer, I get that Zack Snyder feeling every time I see the trailer.
I don't mind Zack Snyder approach to movies. This comparison they got, it's gonna replace Star Wars and stuff.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're jumping the gun on that one.
I agree. I'm saying with some of these boasts they put out, just like in sports. Oh, he's gonna be the next Tom Brady, and the guy only played 2 years.
And then he's slamming his helmet on the sideline because his player was offsides. It didn't go his way.
You gotta give people time to mature and the learning curve and all that kind of stuff. We just can't just because they look fantastic coming out of the gate, don't mean they're gonna win the race. But a lot of times they'll say something. Oh, Zack Snyder, it's gonna be the new Star Wars. No.
But even that trailer, it looks good. But for all we know, they could be just showing us the best parts.
Yeah, and they really haven't gave us a real story trailer yet.
Yeah.
And why always compare it to the best thing out there?
Yeah.
The most iconic
thing. Let it be its own thing.
Yeah, they could be this. Could be something along the lines of. I'm just using this now. I'm not saying the comparison. Predator or another franchise or like what's one that was with Hunger Games, something like that. Something along those lines. Don't come out there and compare it to one of the most iconic franchise of all time. I mean,
you can't. It won't come close to that.
Let it be its own thing. Let it be its own franchise. You know, let it do what it's due. You know, don't try to make it be something else. Cause then the expectation is going to be on that level.
Exactly.
To see, you'll never reach that peak. You know.
There's too much of a legacy with Star Wars. There's
it's
so many years.
Sword. I think they do that for that, so they can have that conversation.
Yeah,
keep it relevant.
Well, it's like I give like an athlete's child coming in, like or they're gonna be their parent or whatever. It's the same situation. Let them be their own person.
Well, just like Danny said, every time like a new quarterback comes in, oh, he's the next Tom Brady or he's the GOAT, right? It's like they were calling Patrick Mahomes the GOAT when he won his first Super Bowl. I'm like, the GOAT means greatest of all time. The dude is still in his diapers. He barely got on the field. Yeah. Like, I think people in general today are too focused in the now, and they don't really pay attention to everything in the past,
present, and the future.
When they see something that you never seen before, they automatically equivalent that to GOAT. Like Patrick Mahomes came out, ambidextrous quarterback, doing all this kind of crazy stuff, throwing sidearm, underhand, all that kind of crazy stuff. We never seen that on a consistent basis. And GOAT. And just like this new guy that played for San Antonio Spurs, Wemby or whatever. He's 7 foot, whatever. He can dunk. He can shoot the three. He can do this. And he's gonna be the next. And the Spurs barely won 5 games.
Yeah,
you gotta let stuff like that mature. You just can't come out here just because it's something we've never seen before.
He had one good season. Now he's the best thing ever.
And instantly equate it to GOAT status.
Yeah. You're only going to see the GOAT status only when they're close to retirement. And see
that's the way it should be.
And to me, a GOAT is like once in a generation kind of person.
Yeah,
it's not like every season you got a new GOAT.
Yeah. No. You remember a couple years ago they did the Madden cover, the GOAT cover, and had Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Like, how could there be two GOATs? That takes away the definition of GOAT.
The GOAT, yeah.
Yeah. How could you be the greatest of all time if there's two greatest?
If they would have been like Madden past and the past and the future, they don't make sense,
It's stupid as fuck. Okay, let me get these super chats real quick. Justin Monty threw in a $5 super chat. Any thoughts on the trailer for The Boys season 4? I haven't seen it. Have you guys seen it?
Looks good.
Yeah,
and the fact that Gen V ties right into it is amazing. And they're saying that the end of season 4 is going to tie into season 2 to Gen V.
I gotta watch Gen V. I still haven't watched it.
That's good. Yeah.
I caught up on Invincible while I was down for the count. Man, dude, that Invincible, look, it's good, but bro,
they're taking chunks out of it.
Yeah, they're taking stuff like 25 issues in the future and bringing it in the present. Yeah. Because I went back and started rereading it as well. And the whole scene where Omni Man is, you meet Oliver, his baby brother, and everything, right? And then in the comic books, after that issue is when Rex hires the Mauler twins to do it, or Robot hires the Mauler twins to clone his body. But in the show, that all happened in season 1. So I'm just like, oh man. So I'm glad I'm going back and rereading and catching up on everything. But
I will say, even though they're doing that, if someone who hasn't read the comics, it still makes sense.
I'm falling asleep watching it.
Yeah,
I'm falling asleep watching it.
One thing they need to do, they need to stop with these fake credits, because they do fake credits and then there's another 15-20 minutes after the credits, and I'm like, they did it with Alan the Alien when the Voltrumites beat the crap out of Alan. And then it went to credits, and then there was another 35 minutes of the show left.
I thought the episode was gonna be about Alan. I was about, and then they cut. I thought it was the end of the show, but it was like, well, you had 20 minutes left in the show.
And I'm curious of what they're going to do with that, because that ended differently than it did in the comics.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm like, they better not go that route. But, hey, let's see what happens. We got 45 people watching, which is decent. I wish we had like 50. Yeah, but what isn't decent, that's what's not decent. Come on, guys, show some class. Hit the like button. Don't show your ass. Show you some class and hit the like button. Phil Collins comes in.
Different stream.
Yes, the whole different stream. That's the OnlyFans stream. Phil Collins threw in a $4.99 super chat. Rob, when are you downloading Baldur's Gate 3? It's out on Xbox. Ladies and gentlemen, you may or may not know this, but I pulled out my back and I wasn't at work for an entire week, which means I didn't get paid for an entire week. And Christmas is right around the corner. So as much as I would love to download Baldur's Gate, I do not and I cannot afford a $70 game when I have rent due, bills due, lights due, car insurance due, and then Christmas shopping due. So
and the wife's due.
No, my wife ain't due because I ain't get her pregnant. I'm not Adam. I know how
like her gifts are due. Like her
her gifts are due because Rob's pullout game is on point. But
wow.
Ain't no little
famous last words right there, y'all.
Oh my gosh!
It'd be here another 3 months.
9 months from now. 9 months from now.
Nah, you ain't never gonna. First of all, I believe I'm broken anyway. Too much backyard wrestling when I was a kid. But
only takes one, my friend. Only takes one.
Yeah.
No, I'll make sure them soldiers are dead, bro.
You remember the episode we were talking about Deadpool 3?
What they did? 12/10/2023.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
10/24.
I said my pullout game was on point. Well, I had a
bad game that day.
No, that you ain't gotta worry about that, guys.
I didn't use a safe word.
I can't hump anything right now, even if I wanted to hump something.
9 months later, go see the doctor.
And chiropractors are expensive too, by the way. I signed up for this thing called the wellness plan. It's $90-something a month, but you're allowed 4 visits, and then anything after that's $10, which I guess isn't bad. But bro, as soon as I'm able to walk good again, I'm canceling that shit fast.
I'm lucky. My job, we get it for free at my job.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky, man. So yeah, I'm not. To be honest with you, though, dude, I've been playing a lot of retro games.
I see
Like
that, yeah.
I have a big Xbox original
Oh, do you see
Xbox
the
collection.
Sega announcement?
Dude.
Crazy Taxi and
Yeah,
Golden
that
Axe and
Shinobi and Golden
Shinobi,
Axe and Street of
Streets of
Rage.
Rage. Oh, I'm there for
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting those when they came
Yeah.
out. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
See, I was never a GTA fan like that, so I might go back and play 5 just to get caught up before.
So so I'm taking my channel
PS2. That was
PS2.
That's the only one I ever actually played.
Well, see, I'm taking my channel in a different direction now. I'm not going to talk about movies only on Storms Live. That's going to be like a movie podcast. So when I saw the GTA trailer, I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about the GTA trailer, but I also want to talk about like what started GTA. So I went back and played Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, because GTA 6 takes place in Vice City. So I kind of want to do it like a before and after. My Spider-Man 2 review did well. So I got Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 on the original Xbox I'm going to play. I've been playing Game Boy Advance. So I just been playing like a bunch of retro stuff, recording footage. And I'm going to start because those videos have been doing pretty well. And I mentioned this before. Video game fans are less toxic than movie fans. Yes. I'm done with the toxicity of movie fans. Like every time you like, if I don't like this movie, oh, you're an incel, you're racist or whatever. If you don't like a game, people are like, okay, he doesn't like the game. It isn't like a race thing or something. You know what I mean? I mean, you have your Xbox fanboys, your PlayStation fanboys, and your console war stuff, but that's about it, man. It's totally different, man. I can't take the negativity no more. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. So Storms Live will be movie podcast.
Storm Live.
And maybe I'll revisit
talking about games. And we just spoke like for like 10 minutes on games, but that's good. But the freaking trailer is freaking hot for GTA 6.
Dude, I watched that thing like 20 times.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I'm excited for it. I haven't been excited for a game in a long time.
Yeah,
I'm mad it's 2025. Like I'm like, God, hold another year.
And dude, it's not going to be early 2025. It's going to be like November 2025.
Yeah, so basically 2 years we gotta wait.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so
did y'all see? I saw on the news. So the trailer is like based off like they took clips from the actual.
From Florida.
The dude with the tattoos is trying to sue. He's trying to sue them for using his likeness.
Yeah,
it's a mugshot, so it's like
on the record.
Yeah.
Yep. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
His face they're using is like this, and he can't do shit about it. What was that? The Florida Joker, was it called?
Yeah, Florida's Joker.
Yeah, dude, I would use it to make money myself, man. I'll go around signing pictures and stuff. I'm the guy.
Yeah, right. Capitalize on GTA guy. Hell yeah. Dude, you can start going to conventions and everything, man.
Yeah, get a little booth, sell your pictures and everything.
Not bad idea.
Hell yeah, capitalize on that found fame, bro. Okay, I'm looking to see if there's any movie news, guys. There's not. I know we had the Superman Legacy casting with James Gunn's brother as Maxwell Lord.
I'm pissed off about that. They came out and officially said that they're not taking Sasha Calle for Supergirl, man, at all.
Oh, they're not?
Really?
Oh, man. Wow. She was the best thing about the Flash.
Yeah, the
they're
best thing about
that route. Latino people are not happy.
I give her a chance.
Myself. They didn't even get it.
Straight people ain't happy. Shit, lesbians ain't happy either.
Apparently, they're going back to the OG style look. So she'll be probably she'll be wearing a skirt.
Well,
I'm not hating. This from what you're going to do. You know, I'm going to open-minded, give him a chance to try his style, see where it goes. I'm not passing any judgment yet. So
I think James Gunn is going to take a very classic approach to a lot of this stuff because he probably heard like all the negativity of why is the colors all muted out? Why is everything washed out? Why, like, he probably wants to, because even Henry Cavill, I get into this argument with Geeky Guy all the time. He constantly sends me like messages on Facebook going, why do people do this about the Snyder Cut? I'm like, bro, just give the Snyder version's over with. Let it die. Man. Let it go. But I even tell him, Henry Cavill did not like his Man of Steel. Like Henry Cavill wanted to play a more traditional Superman. He didn't like Zack Snyder's version of Superman. You know, so I think James Gunn is going to take a very, very traditional approach to it. And as for his brother playing Maxwell Lord, look, his brother is in all of his films. It's not going to be that big of a part.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that big of a part. People lose their shit over everything.
But do you think all this recasting of actors that have already worked with them, like in MCU, is going to hurt the fact?
Directors do that all the time. They take people that they work with and put them in movies all the time.
Yeah, look at Martin Scorsese, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro's in like every damn film he does.
Yeah, you see it all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, because you want to recast people that you work.
You know how to direct. Yeah, you know how to direct. Yeah. You have chemistry with and all that stuff. So
I mean, we know Michael Rooker is going to be in there. He's in every James Gunn film. We know his brother is going to be in there. You know, but really, when you look at that, that's kind of where the comparisons die down because we know who Superman is. We know who Lois is. We know who Lex is. Those aren't MCU character or actors. So they're like fresh actors, and I like the fact that it's different. You know, they got to get away from the DCEU. They gotta get rid of that shit, man. They gotta pretend like that shit never happened.
Well, until now they haven't have Momoa, but Momoa is going to be playing Lobo completely different. So
yeah,
they completed with the announcement of Sasha Kaya not coming back. That's it.
Yeah, and I think Lobo, once they do the makeup on him, you'll be able to you'll be able to tell it's him, but Jason Momoa, you'll be able to tell it's him, but you won't be able to compare it to Aquaman because it's different.
Did you hear that Momoa was actually coming on set for Aquaman 2 dressed as freaking Johnny Depp's pirate Jack Sparrow, just to try and get Amber Heard to leave the set?
Wow.
He said he was a pranking, but
pranking.
That movie sounds like a train wreck, though. I'm sorry.
Well, how many times the recasting, the reshooting they had to do for the movie and everything?
A lot.
The test audience for bad and all that stuff.
Yeah, they removed a whole bunch of scenes with her. Apparently, there was supposed to be a love scene and everything with.
You see a half a second in the trailer.
But even the concept of the movie doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like Aquaman has a son now out of nowhere. It's like, where the hell did that come from, bro? Like you didn't waste no time after that movie, did you?
He didn't take a page out of your book, Robert. That's what happened.
I know his pullout game was not good, man. His pullout game was not good.
Oh my gosh, man! I don't know.
Safe word.
No safe word. Forget safe word. This movie. You think it's okay? Let's say, is this movie going to do better than the Marvels?
Yes.
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 I think it is.
There's a lot of thirsty bitches in the world.
I ain't saying all that, but I'm gonna say it's gonna do better.
A lot. The Marvels had a whole bunch of shit stacked against it, man. A whole bunch of shit. They had writer strike, actor strike. They had two characters that were never even introduced in the movies before. Yeah. The movie wasn't called Captain Marvel 2. It was called The Marvel. Like, there was so much wrong with that fucking marketing for that movie.
Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels. That's what it been.
Yes. It reminds me of the Birds of Prey movie, right?
Yeah.
It should have been called Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Yeah. So it was just a whole lot of things wrong with that. Aquaman, I would be shocked if Aquaman doesn't do better than the Marvels.
Yeah.
Not saying it's going to be a better movie. That's still yet to be seen.
Yeah, that's different. It's a different argument right there.
Yeah.
No, I expect to do better, but maybe not that much better.
It underperformed, but I don't think it was a bad movie. It had it had one glaring thing that I didn't care for. The other one was like a minor irritant.
We had the same issues. Me and you had the same issues.
Yeah,
but it wasn't enough for me to take away a dislike of the movie.
The villain in that singing part, whatever.
The singing part I didn't like, and the cat part.
It matter the flirting or what they call it, but the villain was
one dimensional.
Yeah, like she was super one dimensional, and she wasn't even threatening. At least Ronan in the first movie or in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's one dimensional, but at least you kind of think he's kind of threatening. You see him jacking a dude's head with a hammer. Like this bitch, she just does this weird eye shit.
Like that is Loki's wife. So
Side eye.
Side eye. That's Tom Hiddleston's wife.
Yeah. Or girlfriend.
wow.
Yeah. They're together.
Well,
She needs some lessons from him because she can't carry a movie.
It kind of reminds me of Ant-Man 2 with Ghost. I'm like,
yeah.
Very one-dimensional.
she does, eh? She does look like her though. That actually.
Yeah,
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
The way she looks, the way she acts, and the fact that it just was very one-dimensional.
Shit, you said it, and right away I'm like, "Fuck, was it her?" But no, obviously it wouldn't be her.
The only thing I really like, I mean, well, I liked a lot about the Marvels, but I loved they set up the Young Avengers. You know, I like that, and then Beast at the end. There was a lot of stuff to like about that movie. You know, they completely. I was watching. Fuck, who the hell did I watch? Well, it might have been Screen Rant's. Pitch meeting or something.
Yeah.
Where they talk about like they totally neglected Secret Invasion, you know?
Oh yeah.
I was like, that never happened, man. Like, oh Jesus, Marvel, what are you doing?
Well, this is the first end credits that we actually get something to look forward to.
Well, the actual end credit scene, like they used to be, you know?
Yeah.
So
well, we had other end credit scenes. They just never capitalized on it. Like you had Thanos' brother. That was like 10 years ago at this point. It was 4 years ago. Then they had the scene where they were doing the 10 rings, and they're like, it's something very ancient, you know.
We never found out nothing.
Nothing. The dude showed. Did we see him at the Game Awards before we saw him in the next MCU movie?
Yeah, just announce, like give me a Shang-Chi too. You know, like a good explanation of some stuff. You know.
No. Shang-Chi 2 is gonna come out, and we're gonna be like, "What? This guy had a movie?
Who's that?
This guy actually had a movie?
Oh yeah, you know, like
the guy in the Samsung commercials. Yeah,
that guy.
Oh my gosh, man.
But hey, we're getting a Blade video game.
Yay!
Probably come out before the movie does.
It probably might be better writing than a movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was so psyched when I saw that. I was like, yes, about time Xbox gets a superhero.
I saw you post something, Robert. I want to get your more in-depth opinion about the I can't think of his name, but he plays a God of War character.
Oh, Christopher Judge.
Yeah, and what he said about COD.
Dude, that pissed me off it pissed me off to the core. Like if you go back and watch my live stream of it, like you see my like facial expression just go, I go dead ass on him. Here's the thing. I don't even like Call of Duty, right? Like I don't play it like super hardcore like other people do. Like I haven't played a Call of Duty since Cold War, so I don't really care about the franchise all that much. I find it very tasteless that a voice actor would get on stage with millions of people watching and criticize something that thousands of developers worked hard on and developed this game. I found that very, very tasteless, and I think it was completely uncalled for. Like what? How would he feel if someone went on stage and said, like God of War is a walking, talking daddy simulator? Because that's what that game is. All you do is walk around for 40 hours. Hey, boy, come here. Boy, go do that. Boy, go. Like, how would he feel if someone came up and criticized the game that he worked on? You know,
the thing is, was his comment wrong? His
comment wasn't wrong, but just because it wasn't wrong doesn't mean you have the right to say that.
Here's my question: Was that his joke, or was that the writers of the show joke on the teleprompter?
Apparently, it was his joke because he improv'd it. It wasn't on his teleprompter, because and the thing is, look, if anybody knows anything about the industry, everybody knew that Modern Warfare 3 was supposed to be DLC attached to Modern Warfare 2, but 100%. Activision released it anyway, right? And the reviews are getting horribly bombed, but apparently the multiplayer is doing very, very well and is very, very good.
It's just a campaign that was very weak.
So for him to take shots at it, for one, I feel like it's tasteless because there's a lot of hardworking devs that worked on it, and apparently the devs are pissed at him.
I'll be pissed
for that.
too, yeah.
And another thing is, why? Because Xbox owns Activision now, so now you want to take digs at Call of Duty? Yeah. Because last year it was just fine. Like are we telling me Modern Warfare 3 is worse than Infinity War or Advanced Wars or all these other crappy Call of Duty games? But now Xbox owns them. Now it's open season to take shots at it. Come on, bro.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
And another thing that pissed me off is I go online and everybody's like, Spider-Man was nominated 7 times. It didn't win one award. Why should it have won? What?
It wasn't no game breaking thing. It's the same.
That's what I said.
Game that we had past 2 Spider-Mans. It's not a bad game. It's just the same thing.
Dude, it's my game of the year. I love that game. My favorite game of the year. But Spider-Man 2...
Boulder Gates deserved game of the year.
Yeah.
That was one of my top picks for it, you know.
Spider-Man 2 did nothing new that was different than Miles Morales in the first Spider-Man game. It didn't do anything. Meanwhile, you have Baldur's Gate 3 came out, Alan Wake 2, and those 2 games wiped out the entire awards. And Xbox got a couple awards.
Well deserved.
Yeah. Hi-Fi Rush was new, got an award. Forza Motorsport got an award. So to me, like, I don't understand why PlayStation fans are pissed off.
The PlayStation feels that, you know, that's our game, basically the only game you had this year. Or anything.
Yeah, it's like, well, look, when you copy and paste the damn game, what do you expect? Because it just because I like the game doesn't mean it's not a copy and paste of Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales. So, hey, and PlayStation does it all the time. God of War Ragnarok is a copy and paste of God of War. Horizon Forbidden West is a copy and paste of Horizon. Last of Us 2 is a copy and paste of Last of Us. That's what PlayStation does. And yes, they sell a lot.
And remaster everything.
Yeah, everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. They sell good. I like those games too. But don't think that you are guaranteed an award for what? Like what? No, get out of here with that shit. And then other things people are posting is, do you think Blade is going to be multi-platform? No, you dumb fucks. Why would you think it's going to be a studio owned by Microsoft is going to put Blade on the damn place? Why? Did Spider-Man come to the Xbox?
Here's my thing, though. They get mad at Xbox for being exclusive. But when PlayStation, no one bats an eye about it, you know?
And PlayStation does shit even dirtier because they go out and buy exclusive rights. Like Final Fantasy 16 is not even a PlayStation Studio game. They bought the rights to it. There was this other game called Stellar Blade. It's supposed to be coming out on PlayStation, but when it was first released, there was an Xbox logo on it. PlayStation went in there, bought the exclusive rights. And now apparently there's a bidding war for marketing rights for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
So it's going to be on both platforms, but there's a marketing bidding war. So, you know, it's
when that game comes out, that's going to shatter records. That game is going to shatter records.
Danny, I'm sorry there ain't much you can jump in on. There's not much movie news, man.
Yo, I'm way out of my depth for what y'all talking about now, buddy.
There's just no movie news, man. It's a very, very slow week, which is weird because usually December is when a lot of these big movies start hitting. You know,
we'll have Rebel Moon to talk about a little bit next week.
Yeah.
I want to see how many.
The Chocolate Factory come out this Friday.
Yeah, Willy Wonka comes out.
It actually looks pretty good. I hated the Johnny Depp one.
I hated that movie too.
I'm not a big Tim Burton fan, so
like those characters, he gets a little creepy. Like Hands when he played.
I like Edwards. I like that, but I hate that
Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows.
See, I was I seen the Willy Wonka trailer, and I was kind of down for it until they kind of had like this underground chocolate cartel, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to what. There's a chocolate cartel that you can't sell chocolate, you know. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this, man. So I don't know.
A Harry Potter feel to it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it has a big Harry Potter feel to it.
Yeah.
I thought of the Fantastic Beasts as soon as I seen the trailer. I'm like, man, really feel like Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
They showed the trailer a bunch of times tonight during the football games. Yeah. A lot of times they showed the trailers.
They're advertising the top 3 movies coming out this month. It's that remake. It's going to be a musical of The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
Yeah. And then Aquaman and then Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can take or leave any of those movies. Yeah.
I
wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Color Purple, but musicals, they kind of turn me off. I don't want to hear singing for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch How the Gringo Stole Christmas.
The Gringo Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
Isn't it one of those Christmas, like the Silent Night movies, the Violent Night movie coming out?
There was one called Silent Night where the dude that plays Rick Flag, like his family gets killed and they cut out his voice box or something.
My son went and saw that and said it was awesome.
Yeah.
Violent Night was really good with Hopper from Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
yeah.
That was actually really good.
That's on streaming. I was thinking about watching that.
Yeah, that's a fun movie to watch.
I already watched my Home Alone and my Turbo Man. I just gotta watch my Die Hard.
I heard an argument about those two movies. Someone said if you consider Home Alone a Christmas movie, then you must consider Die Hard a Christmas movie because they are exact same movie, just
one for adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why people think Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. The whole plot of the movie is based around Christmas.
It's an action Christmas movie.
Yeah, same thing with the second one. Same thing for the second one.
Has anybody seen that new Eddie Murphy movie on?
Someone
Netflix?
I know saw it and they said it was bad. Was it Anzo that saw it that said it was bad?
Said it wasn't
With the little toy elf thing or whatever. And
it's Christmas night or something. Old Silent Night or something like that.
something like that. Is that him and Ella Tracy Ross or whatever's in it?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to. Some kind of elf gives him. He has to actually experience the 12 days of Christmas, like every day. One of the 12.
Okay.
Because there's one part he said, "Why y'all dressed like Prince?" So I guess that's the
12 Prince's Dance.
the Lords of Leaping. Or whatever.
Yeah, Candy Cane Lane. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one Anzo said he saw, and he was like, "No, no good."
No
It
bueno.
makes me really worried about the new Beverly Hills movie because
I watched my Die Hards, my Christmas Story movies, and my National Lampoons. Those are my Christmas movies.
National Lampoons, can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah, those are my Christmas movies every year.
Yeah, I watched 3 of them this past weekend. I watched my Mother's Christmas Carol too.
They start singing Holiday Road. The rest of it is, I wasn't a fan of the National Lampoons.
Oh, what was the one I watched today? Oh, my
That's
wife
when
was
they're
watching.
trying to get to Disney World, whatever, ain't it?
That's the Vacation.
Yeah, that's Vacation.
Yeah.
But they got
Christmas
Christmas
vacation.
vacation.
The Christmas one's
Yes.
funny. That's one. Yeah, his neighbor going back and forth with his neighbor and everything.
Have you seen 8-Bit Christmas?
What's it called?
8-Bit Christmas?
No, I haven't seen that.
It's on streaming. Check it out if you get time. It's basically a Christmas story, where he wants the BB gun, but instead it takes place in the 80s and the kid wants a Nintendo.
Oh,
It's all about him trying to get a Nintendo. Dude, it's great, man. I love it.
That's Christmas Story you're talking about.
Yeah,
Christmas Story, the one with the BB gun, and then the next one.
Yeah,
is
no,
he's
8-Bit
older, right?
Christmas. Yeah, 8-Bit Christmas is like a Christmas story, but it's about Nintendo instead of a BB gun.
Yeah.
8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah, it's really good. Joey, with all disrespect, no, Iron Man 3 is not a Christmas movie.
God, hell no.
It may take place during the holiday season, but that is not a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
No. It's an bastardization.
There's
That's
one
what that
on,
movie is.
This anime is on Netflix. The Blue Eyed
Samurai,
Samurai.
That's
You watch it
freaking
yet?
awesome.
You watched it yet, Danny?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
I guess I'm the only one that haven't watched it yet.
I started watching it. My wife started watching it after the 4th episode, and then we watched the whole thing
Together.
Well, the beginning.
The first 3 episodes. I'm like, this is
she is badass, man.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I haven't gotten around to it, man. I did watch 65 today. I remember Danny saying it was okay. So
Adam Driver.
It didn't make sense. They didn't explain how he went back in time.
He didn't go back in time.
Well, that's what they made it seem. He went back 60. I thought he went back. He went to a planet that just had that prehistoric stuff. But
no, he's an advanced civilization out there.
Yeah, that's how I picked up. They're not human. They're different.
Yeah, he's not human. He's humanoid. Earth in his time wasn't developed yet. It was still Earth was run by dinosaurs. He didn't go back in time. That was his present time. He's in our past.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, it's a very quick subtitle. If you blink, you miss it. And it was like
I wish
65 million.
They explained because the planet they're on, she is not there like an Earth planet. His daughter and everything.
Yeah. Because you can tell it's a very alien planet, right? So the whole time you're thinking you're thinking, oh, this is in the future, but really this movie takes place in the past. Because the reason why I like the movie, because a lot of times we're like, well, who created the pyramids? It had to be aliens, right? It kind of shows like, oh yeah, there is other civilizations out there that came out during the dinosaurs and and all that stuff. I thought it was it wasn't like great or anything, but I paid $5 for it on Black Friday. So
it's a decent action movie. I mean, it's a good movie. It's not bad. Good little watch.
Yeah,
like 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half. It wasn't even. Yeah, I was like, cool. It passed the Phil Collins doing a $5 super chat. Hogwarts Legacy sold the most copies of games this year. Why wasn't it even mentioned at the award? Because you got a lot of idiots out there because of J.K. Rowling and stuff that she believes in. Feels like the game shouldn't be nominated for what she.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Speaking of that, I love how the people are trying to cancel GTA. Like, have you not ever played, heard of GTA?
Yeah,
before? It's nothing new.
Yeah.
Like,
but see, that's the thing, right? The people are saying, oh, children shouldn't be playing it. It's an
mature.
It's rated M.
So if anybody's supposed to be mad, go after the stupid parents that buy their kids the games because they won't shut up about it, right?
I found it funny. Elon Musk complaining about I didn't like doing crimes. It's called GTA, Grand Theft Auto. When you're not going to do crimes during game.
Yeah,
they tried doing that shit back when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, man.
They do it every single time.
Yeah, it's like give it a break, guys.
With Mortal Kombat, it's like there's been studies to show playing violent movie games does not lead to violent behavior.
Yeah, there's been plenty of studies.
Yeah,
and all the studies say the same. Video games do not lead into actual crime. Yeah,
if anything, it helps with hand-eye coordination, social skills, problem solving. There's more benefits than outside stuff.
Yeah, that's what back in the day they thought about the Nintendo, right? And then they started putting it in an old folks' home, paying for the people to play Tetris and all that stuff.
Yeah. 10-minute warning. And Phil Collins, I agree with you 100%. Games should be judged on merit and not what outside things, because sort of like I said about Call of Duty and all the devs working hard on it. There was a lot of devs that worked hard on Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I feel Hogwarts Legacy should have been nominated for Game of the Year. Like, why? Dude, I played Mario Wonder. It's a good game. It's not Game of the Year. No. Like Resident Evil 4, not Game of the Year.
And how much of an audience did it reach?
Yeah, it's the highest selling game of the year, man. Well, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty is going to outsell it, but still, man, it's crazy that people like the whole politic crap. Oh, because this woman says something about the LGBTQ community, you're going to ruin all these people that worked hard on this game that had nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm so tired of inner politics just ruining everything nowadays. We can't have nothing nice. What the fuck does that mean, David Kutana? What the fuck does that mean? I see what you wrote. Even the Xbox One version was pretty good. Man, what do you got against Xbox, bro? Xbox is powerful, more powerful than the PlayStation. You better quit with all that shit.
And we have Game Pass.
And not only that, can you put a PS1 game in your PS5? Hell no. I can put an Xbox game in my Xbox.
Speaking of Xbox, once they start throwing all the Call of Duties on Game Pass and opening up all those freaking,
I bet like people are going to be buying Xboxes. I bet.
Yep. Yep. Dude, like
Black Ops 2 and all that shit.
If you watch the Game Awards, you can see where Xbox is turning the corner because they have Hideo Kojima working on an exclusive. They got a superhero game coming out with Blade. If they get the GTA marketing, they got that. They're going to have the Call of Duty marketing and Call of Duty on Game Pass. That's right. They're going to have a lot of PlayStation. And PlayStation ain't got shit coming out, man. Like, nothing coming out. They got Final Fantasy, which is a third-party company that they bought the exclusives for, coming out in February. Yep.
PlayStation, you're just paying for the name. Sony.
I feel like that's like it's now like having an iPhone or an Android when it comes to.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. It's the equivalent of that. It's the big flashy name now. It's like when you think of gaming, like, oh, you got PlayStation. Like PlayStation isn't gaming, man. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation's good and all, but it's not like the end all be all. I still think Nintendo Switch is better than a PlayStation. You know, and they're so
I'm-
anti-consumer, man. They're so
I'm surprised
anti-consumer.
Microsoft hasn't come out with a portable yet. I'm waiting for their portable.
Yeah, well, I mean, they really don't
They
have
don't need to.
because they got the Steam Deck and they got the ROG Ally or Rogue Ally, whatever.
They already do it with everybody has a computer, right? The majority of people have a computer, so now you have your games that you can play on your PC.
Yeah,
with the whole Xbox, like Microsoft Game Pass and all that shit. So.
And then you put Game Pass on your phone, buy yourself one of these babies, and boom.
Yeah, because I got Game Pass on my PC, and there's a game I can play on my Xbox and my PC,
and it cross saves easy, man.
I can switch back and forth.
Yep, it's so easy. And if you got Game Pass, like you said, the Game Pass works on. It's super easy, bro.
Yeah. Ahead of its time.
Yep. They're gonna turn around the corner. 5-minute warning. They're gonna turn around the corner.
Yeah.
I've been playing like my original Xbox and my Xbox 360. You know, like, yeah.
My 360 is in storage. I was thinking of bringing up my freaking. I was gonna bring it up. I think I was talking to you, DJ, about this because I bought the Xbox 360 just for Final Fight Round 4 that came on the boxing.
So I bought it just for Halo back in the day. As long as I had an Xbox 360.
You need to get one of these guys.
What's that?
Emulator.
It plays Game Boy games.
Oh.
Dude, this is badass. I was streaming last night on it and playing with it.
You hook the HDMI cord or you go
you hook a HDMI in the back and then a USB-C for the power and you just plug in. I got a Game Boy Advance game in here now, but it plays Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advance games.
Really?
You map your controller to the PC?
No, it comes with a controller.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like super.
It's only $40.
Yes, I need a link for that. I need to get one of those.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they've been opening more retro game stores around where I live at, so I'm gonna start going back and buying older physical copies and everything.
They just opened up a retro freaking arcade here downtown.
A lot of that stuff's coming back now, man.
We got a bar. It's a bar / video game. Yeah. You get drinks and you play games. They all kind of arcade.
Yeah,
games.
we got one here too.
Cool pinball games and everything. Yeah.
Yep. We got one here too. Player One. I haven't been there in like 2 years though, but yeah. And I'm right in the middle of 3 retro game stores, so I always go there and like pick up like games for like $5 or whatnot. Better than paying $70 for shit that's broken. Looks like Dallas is gonna win, guys. It looks like Dallas is gonna win. Danny's not happy. You should be happy, man, because now the 49ers got the #1 seed.
No, I'm like, damn, I'm looking in the future. If they win the Super Bowl this year, God help us all.
That's not gonna happen.
Cats are playing good, boy.
Dude.
Well, the thing is, let's not forget, Philly's not all that great. Their record is good, but a lot of those games they should have lost. They should have lost against Buffalo. They lost against the 49ers.
The defense
you can run down their throat, bro. Buffalo ran down their throat. If it wasn't for a bunch of calls that the referees made, right? And I think the referees are cutting back on it because people started clipping it and putting it on social media. Like the horse collar that they did to Josh Allen and shit, man. So I mean, it is what it is, But Dallas is better than they have been, but they're not better than 49ers, man.
Gotta hope that their playoff curse always gets them.
Playoff curse. The choke.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up.
Nothing chokes more than Toronto.
Danny, where can the people find you?
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. My channel is The Road to Wisdom, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to upload a video, and of course, I'm on Mondays and always here on Sundays. Whenever we have a show here on Swans Live and Hangout Wednesday with the Guy Scar and DJ.
Cool Bean, Jimmy Dean, Guy Scar, where can the people find you, sir?
Find me every Wednesday on my channel, 8 p.m. The Basco Scenario. Come on, guys, come and check me out. I don't see a lot of you, but I know that many of you watch the replay. So, yeah, appreciate everything. Thank you for having me, man.
No problem, boss. And DJ, where can the people find you, sir?
Like you said, Wednesday nights with Gasgar here on Sunday nights, and my channel, The Token Black Guy, and we are 108 subscribers from 1,000. So that's all.
Oh, come on, people!
108. So 892 right now. So moving up.
Come on, people, make it happen. Make it happen. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully next week we have some better topics to talk about. And maybe Adam will be here. Maybe not. Depends if his clan meeting runs over a little late. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Storm the Nation stream will be taking place right after this. So stay tuned to that. And thank you guys. See you all next week.